Grip the gun hard, harder, grip it harder. Well, how hard? Harder. Grip the gun as hard as you can without shaking it around. Grip it hard. That's what you hear a lot of times when people talk about how hard to grip the gun, but how much grip strength do you actually have, and do you have enough grip strength to actually make the gun do what you want to do under recoil? Well, we got to talk about that. I had a great discussion this week with my friend Carl Rain from KR Training outside of Austin, Texas, and we were talking about grip strength. And in particular, how much grip strength does it really take to be effective with what we call a thumbs forward grip, right? So thumbs forward grip means that I'm gripping the pistol. I really care about my fingers a whole lot, but my thumbs end up being kind of forward like this. And how much grip strength is really needed to make that effective? And Carl had a great kind of objective number, and I think it's worth thinking about because people who have weak hands would have a hard time gripping and using a handgun effectively as far as recoil control. Now that's not as much in a rifle, right? So if I have a rifle, if I just use this as the forend, right, I'm not really gripping so much with my hand here or with my hand here other than holding on to the gun while it does its thing. I'm really using my biceps and my traps and my lats to really hold a rifle. But with a pistol, it's all in my hands. Yes, I've got a little bit here with my upper body, but really my hand strength is really where it's at. So having a good enough hand strength is very important. So Carl's contention to me was that hand strength is incredibly important. You have to have at least 60 pounds of hand strength in order to adequately hold a pistol in a thumbs forward grip. So I started going to people and seeing how strong their grip was. And you know what? We saw some correlation between that. So I think that's something I want to bring to you as well, for you to think about, is my grip strong enough to successfully use my pistol? Now you can get one of these grip strength testers on Amazon for like 20 bucks, and it's a useful tool. I'll put a link in the description if you want to get one, you can. I take these to classes with me so that if students are having a hard time, we can see if they have adequate grip strength. Minimum 60 pounds of grip strength in each hand is what I'm looking for. Carl says that, you know, a grandmaster level shooter almost always has at least 100 pounds of grip strength in each hand. So let's see, you can just kind of see here which one that is for me. This isn't that I'm 19 years old, it's user number 19, I don't know. Okay, here we go. So let's see what I am in my shooting hand. This is my left hand for me. My maximum grip pressure right now is 119 pounds, as you can see. So let's reset it again because I want to see what my right hand is, which for me is my support hand. It also happens to be my dominant hand. I write right-handed, I throw right-handed, but I shoot left-handed. It's weird, I understand. Here we go with that. Let's see what we get here. And you can see here right now, 114.8. So we're within about 3.5 or 4 percentage points. And you know, the one that I just did off camera, I got them exactly even. I wish I could have done that for you too, but very close, and both of them under the over the 100-pound threshold. So I feel pretty good about my particular grip strength. No jokes about grip strength, guys. Keep it clean, okay? Now, if you need to work on your grip strength, if your grip strength is less than 60 pounds, and I really think you should, if you come up with less than 60 pounds, you get a trainer like this. This particular one I like because it's adjustable. You can use it, you know, as you get stronger, and you don't have to futz with it too much. Goes from as low as 30 kilos all the way up to 70, this particular one, and then you can get them less than that, and you can work on your grip strength here, and that way you have very strong muscles in order to grip the handgun adequately. I do want to say, I want you to be careful with this though, because some people, especially those of us who work on a computer all day long or using our hands in small ways, then we have to watch out that we don't get our hands kind of crimped up, that our tendons get locked down in these kind of lockdown positions, and sometimes you need exercises to release those. So make sure that you're working on your finger flexibility as well, that you're not just working your hands in, that you're working them out and flexing and making sure that you maintain good flexibility and release in all of your joints so that you maintain your health in all ways. But if you have good hand strength, if you're really strong enough with a pistol, then what you're going to do here is with your dominant hand, with the hand that the gun is in, you're actually going to press back from back to front with your dominant hand. You're really not trying to squeeze. So if you look here, I'm really not trying to, you see how I put pressure on my fingertips here? And what you're looking at there is I'm squeezing side to side on the gun. And really what I want to do with my strong hand instead, with my dominant hand, is press from front strap to back strap. And when I do that, you notice that I don't have the pressure in my fingertips. And that's what I'm really looking for with my gun hand. Then my support hand comes in. I want to get it as high as I can. I see people kind of creep down here towards the teacup. Don't do that. Instead, you want to get as absolutely high as you can, and you want to get as much back here. You want to kind of, if I come over here and you can see, I want to get a little bit of my support hand on that back strap if I can. So that's why I maintain high flag, get my rear hand, my support hand on that back strap if I can, nice and high, drive that gun out there and see it, and then let it do its thing. Then that gun is going to track nice and straight and flat for me. So I really recommend, if you want to get better at recoil control, at knowing where the bullet's going to go, at not anticipating and not having the gun jump all over the place, think about your grip strength, test your grip strength, and work on your grip strength. It'll make you a better shooter.